can as they begin here, 1st and goal. McCaffrey has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Little text on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Rolling left, buying some time. Completed to his running back. And he's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. Smith on 1st down. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now it's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Smith. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They've got 1st down from the 31. And again, it's Smith. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So roughing the passer gifts them a 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. Working quickly here. From the gun, Smith. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
On 3rd and goal, Smith. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Looking to throw, Smith. And the shutout stays alive in the 2nd half as that pass falls incomplete on 4th and goal.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Cut down the field. It's Pitts. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He fires one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, was the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 1. Ryan right side. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders first. Shotgun snap to Smith. Completed over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Raiders.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. It's going to be 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down. At the Ravens.
Blitz coming for Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dangerous route to have to defend, Brock. A lot of running backs are so good at sneaking behind defenders running that pattern.
And if you're going to find your back for a touchdown, Kate, this is the first route you'd expect. Get him a favorable matchup. This guy can flat out move. Send him out there, stress that coverage, and go deliver for 6.
A bit early to be in full-on comeback mode. An onside kick, though, here in the opening quarter. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
So an onside kick in the opening quarter, huh?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
I saw you last game, dicing them up.
Allen going to look to throw on the first play. That is incomplete.
We have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at them as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To the air, Allen. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Okay.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense holds on the night's opening drive. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got a stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing, Prescott. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Vegas, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Hey, kill. 47.
Now Prescott. This is caught.
Oh, it's not a fumble.
Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll run for it with Lynch. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And that makes it 7-0 Vegas. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
It's all good, bro. We still in it. Only got down by 1.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Following the interception, here's Prescott, escaping the pressure right.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's Prescott.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Ravens are going to get the football back at their own 17. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
So after the INT, it's Allen.
This one caught downfield by Higgins. Still going inside the 20.
And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 78 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
McCaffrey will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And good coverage there on special teams as they get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Yeah, really, I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now Prescott on the move to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle.
Oh, he tried to throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this 1st quarter of play.
That's what I'm here for, my man. That's what I'm here for.
Two teams all tied after one. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Well, now they'll try the end around. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
This is caught by McMillan. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Now Allen. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins down the right sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. T. Higgins, 67 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on fourth down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Boy, not deterred from those first two failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on fourth down. That's to his running back, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. On play action, Allen. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Here's Allen to throw it. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now Allen. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. From midfield, here's Allen.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Allen now looks to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You're the fucking legend, not me.
Kyle Pitts.
You're the legend.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
I'm listening.
Final play of the half. Prescott.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
And that's caught inside the 35. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Prescott.
Oh, my God. That's right.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Prescott now. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Xavier McKinney just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Safety blitz, such a fun play call to witness when it works. And the deep man can get home for a sack. Great timing by him. Interception earlier in this contest. Now a sack. He's definitely campaigning for Player of the Week honors, isn't he, partner?
In motion left is Higgins. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Allen going to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing now is Allen.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Allen to throw once more. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. And this one too low. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think he might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right.
Oh, my God.
And he's brought down
Run it back,
bro.
Run it back. Flip it other side, run it back. I missed the
That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive.
Right.
They've been moving the ball awfully well.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey.
There you go.
And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. They'll run with Lynch. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the 1st half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
21, Raiders 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball is going to come out to the 40.
You carried me plenty of games.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw is Prescott. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Now Prescott. Dancing to his left. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the 1st down with his legs instead.
That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. It was Leo Chanel who got in to drop him. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Prescott to throw it. That's complete. He's got Lynch out of the backfield. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Up the middle, it's Lynch. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Here we go. This is 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now 3rd down and 7. Now Allen. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Go.
Now a give running left with Lynch. And he has the Ravens 1st down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were.
Well, Brock, it's another picturesque day of Florida sunshine here at Miami's Hard Rock Stadium. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
Cam Little out for the opening kick. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Sherfield on the return.
Come on.
And this is brought to a halt just across the 10.
What a perfect mistake. He's a level 1. Oh, yeah. No hope.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Gets him on the in route. And he'll get it up to the 27. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10. Here's Jones. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dumped off to his running back. Galloping inside the 40. Inside the red zone. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
They'll run here with Jones. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
From the gun, Smith. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Tough to blame him for that drop block, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
On 3rd and goal, Smith. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Hey, we got slide. Green 90%. Slow ball.
Smith on 4th down. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. You also know if you don't get it, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
Fox now to kick this one away.
Told me the whole story. No D-line this game. Middle.
Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Got for big yards on the right side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Ravens start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. They've got a man in motion. They give to Jones, right side. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 38.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Smith to the air now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Smith. This is Loveland working the right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. He was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Running right, this is Jones. Escapes a defender.
Couldn't.
And he
Good
will
ass
take it in. Touchdown,
I don't know
Miami.
who the fuck that running back
The
is, but he
Dolphins
is.
take a 2nd quarter
good.
lead. On his Little for the extra point.
I ain't never heard of him. I've never seen him.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That is a textbook
Hit a
first
double
down
team.
completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the shotgun, it's Allen.
Throw it away.
And the Dolphins are there to bring
You
it
got to
down.
throw it away.
And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Even though you only lost 2 yards, yeah, it's not that deep.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Ravens looking at 3rd and 12. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Getting out to his left. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Hey, do what you got to do, my boy.
4th and forever coming up. They are going for it. Allen, he put everything he had into this one. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
I'm not sure it matters whether you think you've got the perfect play call in that situation. Hey, listen, going for it anywhere inside your own 20, the risk, it outweighs the reward 5-fold, maybe 10-fold.
Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for second down. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
13 8. BB. Hey, trio left. Get him.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. False start makes this 3rd down and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dump off, caught by his back. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Timeout.
Fox now to kick this one away.
A whole minute. Or half a minute.
Fielded at the 7. To the defender. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Flush down out to his left. He can run it. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, Allen escapes the pocket.
Hit me!
Has it downfield, working the left. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Dolphins take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
One of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. Cuts it back right. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
1st down, Smith to throw. It is caught left side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now. From the 39. Bucks. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Third down, here's Jones. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
On game and 2 on the play. Brings up 4th.
That's not it.
Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So the Dolphins bringing out the field goal unit for a try here. This a 54-yarder. He's going to take this one.
That's all you, boy. All you, bro.
Recovery is made. Runs by the 30.
You should have cut it all the way.
36-yard line.
You had it, though.
So that's the halfway
good
point
shit,
of
though.
this edition
Good
of
shit,
the
good
NFL
shit.
on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Gets into this one. It's a deep pass to the opposite. That's complete inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump.
Uh-huh.
You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut the lead down to just 2.
17. Ravens 15. Cam Little the kickoff.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Second down carry for Jones. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push this to an 8-point game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Little tax on the extra point. And the Dolphins push the lead to 2 scores now.
And 7. Do fucking subs. Nah, I didn't do the subs. That's why they scored. I don't got Charles Woodson on the outside. Got him in the slot.
Here's a return from the 7.
I don't even got Travis Hunter on the field either. Just bullshitting. You tighten up though. Oh, yeah.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. They will go. It's Allen. That's completed right side. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Again, Allen to the air. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here. Trying again, following the sack. Lays out, what a catch.
This is one of those plays you're going to see on tape this week, I guarantee. Not because of the catch, but because of the effort. Lays out and brings in the off-target throw.
Allen on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Now Allen. Escapes out to the left. He's running with it. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
killed that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Offense trying to add to the defensive effort and turn 6 points into 8.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick-6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. He fields it from the 8. He gets popped quickly there. That's not a nice feeling or a nice run back.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Back to the air. It's Allen after the pick. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. First and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Nice gain left side. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down, Baltimore.
Allen now on first down. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 1.
Allen gonna throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth. They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And the Dolphins get on that football. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Catch is made down the right sideline. There it is, touchdown Miami! The Dolphins go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.